Today is a very special episode. As much as I want to throw the Thunder Cricket and the jig and the Texas rig, I'm going to be doing an on-the-water product review, kind of, at least testing it at the least, and also challenging myself. And that is going to be with the Suissex Spin Blade Shad. Now, I'm going to kind of unbox this and talk about it, and then I'm going to fish with it. I actually got this bait from Eternal Angler. So do me a favor, subscribe to his channel. I'll have it linked down below, Eternal Angler. I've been fishing with him lately and also working with him for product reviews. But anyway, the Suissex Spin Blade Shad. It's 4.5 inches and it is 3/4 of an ounce. And we're gonna get to that in a minute. Now on the side of the package, you're gonna notice it says perch, zander, pike, and black bass. Now, I think out here, I'm gonna catch a pike. So, I mean, what better way to test it? I might get a bass, you never know. You go on the back of the package, fish-shaped soft lure, very realistic, aerodynamic shape for long distance casting, inner lead, flat split rings, strong rolling swivel, 3-sided blade, and amazing vibrations. Now, on the little tag, it does say Shad Spin Blade, Suissex, IU. You know what's cool about an IU color? Pretty sure there's IU in this lake. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this out of the package and we're gonna tie it on my 7'4" medium heavy power moderate action, test it out. Now, before we do that, if you're wondering, why am I tying it on a medium heavy moderate if that medium heavy moderate is a crankbait rod? And that's because that is amazing for open hook baits and baits with treble hooks. I actually used that rod for my Thunder Cricket fishing the other video and caught a lot of fish. I actually caught so many fish on the Thunder Cricket that I will be making another video. But anyway, that's not what today is about. Today is about the Suissex Spin Blade Shad. Let's get this going. Take it out of the package. And like I said about that IU color, that's so natural. Ooh, you know what? For a 3/4 of an ounce, that's not as, it doesn't feel as heavy as I thought it would be. But if you look, that does look very realistic. And you'll notice the swivel on the bait has no issues. On the blade, it does say Suissex. Yep, Suissex #2. That flash, so all we gotta do is here, take our package, probably use that for a thumbnail. Package it here. I'm really excited to try this because as much as I wanna throw like a jig or a Texas rig, or a chatterbait, like I said, I'm going to be challenging myself with this. And I just noticed that is a razor sharp hook. Shout out to Suissex. So far, I've looked at your baits, your websites. I think you guys make amazing products. Now, I can't wait to put it to the test. Here. And what I'm going to do, we're going to fan cast this. Fish it slow, fast, off the bottom, you name it. But we're also going to talk about it. Well, I'm going to talk to you guys about it as I'm fishing it. Tag in piece. And you know what I noticed is the piece where the knot ties to, that piece, it's really strong. It should be. You know, it's funny because when you hold the bait, it doesn't feel that heavy, but when you put it on the rod, you can definitely tell that spinning blade is going to have some resistance to it. Now, another reason why I picked this bait is because it's windy today and it's cloudy. So I think I could catch a fish with it. 3/4 ounce on the medium heavy moderate, which is rated 1/4 ounce to 3/4. Wow. I didn't even cast it that hard at all and it just blasted. It's a 6-gear Shimano Corrado K, what, 26 inches per turn. Like I said, medium heavy moderate. It's a Corrado rod, 7'4". I know you guys do like the including the tackle, and that is a very beautiful sight to see in the water. Cast it out there, and what is the #1 thing I want to see on any type of spinner bait, swim bait, or moving bait, and that is that the bait is running true out of the package, and it is, oh, Suissex. Okay. I cast very far, and I didn't even cast it hard, and the bait absolutely just blasted way out there. Now, granted, it is a medium, heavy, moderate, and I did switch to a reel with monofilament, but that was absolutely effortless. And you know what? Just because, or just for the fact that it does say pike on the package, if I catch one, I'll be more than happy. Look at that. Oh yeah. I don't think you could see that, but that was a very far cast. Here, let's reel this in. I'm reeling it faster than I need to be anyway, because that's what I do when I talk about baits, but let's reel this in and examine it. And even if we don't catch a fish, we can still do Suissex spin blade shad review. The casting test review. See, the wind's kicking. The wind's picking up too. That should work. If it doesn't, there's always other times. Here, look at this. Ooh, you see that? Let's get a closer look. That is actually a lot more realistic than I thought. There's an eye. Looks like the eye came off, but on one side, but that shouldn't matter. And you know how you get spinnerbaits sometimes that are just, they have too much resistance because of the blade? This feels perfect. And by the way, again, if you missed the beginning part of the video, shout out to Eternal Angler. I just want to take a minute to say thank you for the bait. This is a 3/4 ounce bait that I think it could be possibly underestimated. This thing is amazing based off my first impression. I haven't caught a fish yet. I haven't had a big pike or a big bass bite onto it and really give it a test, but maybe we can get there. Tell you what though, it is effortless casting. It's a little bait fish. It's a natural forage base with a blade for flash. That's got to catch one. And I'm not going to give up either. I'm going to keep fishing it. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring it in, I'm going to let it fall, and I'm going to see how quick it falls too. Hi. Hello. Another thing I want to see is the rate of fall. I mean, a 3/4 ounce, which is just under 1 ounce, is going to fall fast. It does. But that blade gives a little bit of resistance. Oh yeah. This thing is an absolute dream to cast. So based on my first impression and my on the water review and test, I can't really say too much because I need to catch a fish with it, but the first casting impression, bait impression, hey man, these baits look really good. And I mean, I'll be honest with you, a swim bait, a spinner bait, crankbait, chatterbait, those things all catch a lot of fish. Oh yeah, it's still running true. It's running real good. Let's get it out there again. Oh yeah. Dude, Eternal Angler. Look at this. That's as far as I cast a lipless crankbait. And you guys got to do me a favor. If you have ever used any baits by this company, let me know in the comments. Do you like them? Do you not like them? Do they last? Let me know. Because I mean, like I said, I haven't caught a fish. I know I've already said that 10 times, but based on the initial impression, it is very good. Look at that. No issues whatsoever. Here's something else I can show you too. Cast it out there. If you bring it back with a really slow retrieve, It's almost like you can feel the blades more. Now I want to see what a really slow retrieve does to the depth. Oh, it stays where you keep it with the rod tip. So if you want to fish these things slow, especially now that it's the spring, oh yeah, give the fish more time to see it. Now let's blast it and burn it.